Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Bubba Dub. Welcome to the Trash Talk Show. I got my homegirl in the building, Lojo. Got my homeboy Lolo in the building. And most importantly, I got the big homie in the building, Robert Covington, everybody. Give it up. Yeah. You already know how we coming on Trash Talk. We talking number shit, and that's what we do best. Talk nothing but shit. But today, we always like to start the show out, but going in the paint. So I'm gonna hand it over to my girl Lojo. Let's get to it.
Let's get it.
So obviously, you're out in LA playing for the Clippers. And I have to ask you, what's been the response for you? Being that this can be a Lakers town at times, being, on the Clippers roster.
Being that it's a Lakers town, I mean, from what I've heard, and then since I've been here, we ain't lost. So it kind of then took over that realm of, it's everybody ride with the Lakers, but when it comes down to head-to-head matchup, I think it's 10-0.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, well, you coming out hot.
Damn.
I can't respect that.
That's just the facts, as you always say.
I mean, the Summer League count because we did just get a win of Summer League.
Y'all did just win Summer League. I get it. Y'all won Summer League a couple times.
No. Dub, go ahead. What's your reactions to that?
He right. They ain't won no ring though. Clippers.
We ain't. That's all. That's what mattered the most.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm with you on that. They won 2020.
But but I know you heard a lot being a Clipper, y'all in the basement, but this and that. But piggy off that though, what Kawhi Leonard like in the locker room, bro?
Man, everybody get the sense of what you see. That's how Kawhi is. Like, quiet dude, but like Kawhi talks a lot. Like, people don't realize it.
He'll get on your ass, like pause.
He get on your ass, but it's quiet. It's like real, like soft and reserved. That it's like he'll get mad, but sometimes you can't even tell he really mad.
Yeah.
But he'll definitely let
you know.
Is he a
motivator?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he definitely motivates.
Really? I would thought he was real quiet in the locker room and not really one of those guys that'll take a step back and
he'll speak up.
Really?
So,
yeah,
really?
What was it like when Westbrook came in, man? You know what I'm talking about?
You already know what you get with what.
Rah.
You already
talking
know.
That talk.
Hey, he gonna let you know. And he ain't gonna hold back from nobody. He like Russ, one of my favorite teammates.
For sure.
He gonna keep it raw, uncut, no matter what. Because like they said, he played with a passion.
He do.
That's rare. And he'd leave it all on the court for real.
I can respect it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple LA basketball hoopers in that locker room, and I feel like that is kind of representative of the style, They don't hold back. They all have their different personalities, but they all can hoop, and they really
all can
bring
hoop.
it.
There's so many of them. So many.
Yeah.
And everybody, like I said, everybody has they different, because they're all from different areas.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a sense of like all over about what LA basketball is really about.
Yeah.
Right.
How important was that re-signing of Russell Westbrook this offseason?
Big. He changed our offense like crazy. The pace, we always talk about pace. Mm-hmm. You see what he go 100 miles an hour in.
Yeah.
Pum.
Yeah.
Like
turnover.
Yeah, right. I was waiting.
Hey, I take that though.
Now, he a baller.
I
talk a lot of shit about him, but he's a baller.
I take that, but he gonna sit up here and he ain't gonna sit up here and he ain't gonna let nobody else literally take the fall for anything. Like,
Facts.
he know he mess up, like, damn, like I gotta do this, I gotta do that, slow down. But he want to play with, so much pace in that prime.
Yeah.
Bro, it's nothing like Russ.
He a Hall of Famer too. Let me see you say that. He's
1000%.
definitely a Hall of Famer. Look at me like that for. You ain't gonna say he ain't no Hall of Famer? Don't go there, bro.
From LA.
Russell Hall of Famer, bro. Stop it. Triple-double threat. Points, assists, rebound, and turnover. Can't stop.
I'm gonna be honest. Those triple doubles didn't do it for me. They didn't result to winning, bro.
Who else could do it?
They didn't result to winning. It was on a team where they was
on his team, bro.
Man, please.
Who he have?
Please.
KD gone.
Bro.
Okay, it's gone.
When he with the
KD
Thunder.
gone because of Russ.
Man, that's bullshit.
Please.
Because KD been losing without him, too.
Please.
KD been losing without him, too.
Yeah,
And do a Mimi
KD
Tata in Brooklyn.
Yeah, well, he won without him too.
Didn't do shit last year in Phoenix.
Yeah, he won without him too.
Yeah, with Steph and who else? Draymond, who else?
Clay?
All that help he had over there.
Oh, stop it.
Shit, don't worry. Golden State ain't my bad, bro. But Golden State ain't gonna do a Mimi Tata. Russell Hall of Famer. Gonna go there, man.
Hey, man.
He
Not my
1000%, man. Hall of Famer.
And then you got Paul George over there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I love bro stay hurt too. Matter of fact, your whole damn squad stay hurt. As a player, like, is it any motivation? Like, bro, it's all good. We're going to get through this once you get healthy. But as a player in your mind, no, you not going to say this. But in my mind as a player, if I'm the Clippers, these motherfuckers ain't going to never get healthy, man. Think about it. Clippers shouldn't have won a ring by now if them boys were healthy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like y'all would won a ring, dog.
Yes.
And y'all getting a nice stadium built, by the way.
Listen, Steve Ballmer, a different breed.
Yes.
I ain't never had an owner like that.
Really?
Can you give us one of your favorite
stories? Talk about it.
Steve Ballmer, man, my career high game.
43 points.
The man, he hit me and was like, what was in the water last night? Like, whatever, because we literally was off of back to back. He was like, man, what got into you? I was like, opportunity. And he's a guy that he'll literally text you, he'll call you, like, he'll have real conversations with you. And like, I ain't never seen an owner that is that passionate.
Damn, that's what's up.
Y'all see him courtside, like, that ain't no facade.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
And he liked that 24/7.
Yes.
We went to this man's office.
We went to this man's office and we got an aerial view of his enterprise in Seattle. And bro, when I tell you ain't nothing like it.
Damn, that's gotta be some dope shit, man.
That's fire.
To go inside that man's world is for him to,
and the willing to teach you certain things.
I was gonna ask,
bruh.
he put y'all in positions to learn about.
Hey, y'all want to have a conversation? Just call me.
And that's lit. That's lit.
That's fire.
And he willing to sit up here and put you in the right places to literally be like.
And he look like he not scared to spend some money.
Nah, he definitely not.
That dude is ready to spend some money. He said he was so happy about having.
Yes.
Yeah. I know.
I think we might be top 3 highest paid, or if
He
not
got
number 1.
He got it.
Yeah, he got it for sure.
And y'all got the talent too. I ain't no hater. Y'all got the talent. All y'all over there can ball, bro. All y'all can ball, bro.
That's why that's the mentality of next man up.
And y'all got yellow ass Lou. Tyronn Lue is a good coach. He gonna
speak on that.
Go ahead.
What is the leadership like from Ty Lue? You know, because I feel like it trickles down. It's like an effect. So Steve Ballmer, Ty Lue.
Steve Ballmer put in place that literally whatever we want, he gonna make happen. Like from the trainers, the staff, the resources that we have, the nutrients, vitamins, the food, the shit, like it's
the toilets,
all engaged. Like
is women involved in that too?
Toilet.
Is women involved in that?
I don't know.
I'm on the phone every day. Hey, look here, man. I seen this bad bitch in Spain, man. In Spain, man. I gotta have her.
Man, I don't know if anybody ever tapped into that, but
these are just jokes, people.
Yeah. Well, you talk about a player's coach, so he's a player's owner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome. I have to ask you also, because you kind of took a non-traditional route. Not a lot of NBA players decide to go the HBCU route to the NBA. Why was that important for you to go to an HBCU?
It's crazy. That wasn't the route I really chose. It was kind of one or two options I had. My story behind with me is everybody from being from Chicago, everybody and their mama from the top 50 in the state.
Yeah.
Everybody had their schools already. Me, I had schools that was just talking to me. Like everybody was like, you all right, but it's like, we don't know if we good enough to give you a scholarship type. So I literally went to an unsigned senior showcase in April of my senior year and literally had a ball, like literally like made my name known.
Yeah. You got that chip on your shoulder?
Absolutely. I got that chip on my shoulder every day of the year. Cause it's the mentality of it's 1,000 people come to try and take my job every day.
Right.
It's hard to get in, but it's even fucking harder to stay in. You got guys that they be like, he gonna be the next big thing. In 2-3 years, they gone. You don't hear nothing from him.
Right.
Opportunity. Yeah. So I literally had to grind for everything. When I went to my HBCU, that was really the only option I had. Ball State was a school that literally was the only on the other end, but they didn't really give me the commitment I needed. So, man, I went down to Nashville. This coach in particular, Dana Ford, literally hounded me for weeks. The man just quit his job from Chipola Junior College in Texas. And literally was like, man, I ain't got no job, but I'm gonna call you every day because I'm gonna show you that I won't kiss you. Wherever I go, I'm gonna recruit you. Me, I'm like, man, the first thing I heard, you ain't got no job.
Right.
So that already stood out. So this man was like, I'm gonna call you every day, blah, blah. So he literally did that. So I got to a point where it got annoying. So then I stopped answering. So then he called my pops. My pops took his call. So then he finally got the job at Tennessee State. And he was like, all right, now I got to follow NCAA rules. And I can only call you twice a week, but I'm going to use this call, but I want to bring the coaches down like tomorrow. Can you make something happen? I said, my dad was like, yeah, we can see what we can do. He was like, no, we coming down tomorrow. Sure enough, they came down literally the next day. All the whole coaching staff. We supposed to have an open gym. Everybody didn't show up. So it really turned out to be a 3-on-3 versus my seniors from my school, from my rivalry school seniors. So we ended up playing 3-on-3. They come in, they seen me, came down my house and was like, yeah, we love what we saw. Like, how fast can we get you to come to Nashville? I said, y'all tell me. They was like, how about this weekend?
Damn.
So literally, that happened. Go down there that weekend. The first day I got there, they showed me the campus. They took me out to dinner. I met the staff, athletics, academics, everything. Before that day was over with, I called both my parents and was like, I found my school.
Wow.
Literally that day.
Nice.
I don't think a lot of people know the amount of effort and time and work y'all put in being in the NBA.
Yep.
Like how many shots you getting up when you shoot?
Now in my stage of my career, I don't put up a lot of shots. I put up quality shots.
Quality. Okay.
So back when I first got in the league, I shoot 1,000, 2,000 shots like in a workout, or I designate like I work out probably 3-4 times a day. In the morning, it'd be like my basketball handling, movement and stuff. Then come back later on at night, put up 500 to 1,000 shots, like different spots. But now that I've gotten older in my career and I know that I'm not going to get that many shots, I got to get the quality shots. And when they come, I got to be able to knock them down. So in situations like my coach would sit up here and have me go guard somebody for 4 to 5 seconds, like real hard defense, and then sprint to the other end, get a corner three.
For sure.
Or top of the key three. Then I got to come back, get back on defense, guard them again, then go, like, it's simulating game-like situations. And that started in Philly. So the coach that I had there.
Who was your coach in Philly?
My head coach is Brett Brown, but the coach that literally like put the most work in with me was Lloyd Pierce.
Okay.
Like Lloyd literally simulated so much from game-like situations to practice for me that he was the reason why I was able to go from not being a defender to one of the top defenders in the league. Just from the repetitions, the amount of things that he put together for me.
To this day, who was the toughest person you had to guard? Then you look when you looked at the calendar, you like shit.
Steph.
What about Steph?
Steph and Kyrie is top 2.
Oh, there you
Is
go.
they dribbling or they can just pull up from anywhere and just gave you problems?
Would you look at that?
It's a counter to counter to counter. Like, motherfuckers don't stop moving.
Right.
Stop moving.
That's
That's
the
the point.
They're moving. They're going to stop moving.
Point guard, shooting
Yeah,
guard.
I'm gonna ask you a second question.
Because he's taller
As far
than
as
you.
all the teammates you've had in practice, who's giving you the most
Kawhi?
trouble? Because you've had some great teammates.
I have
Yes.
So I know those practices has been crazy.
Kawhi, PG,
Who?
PG,
Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, he not.
PG, Embiid.
You had the
Sure.
guard and
Well,
B.
who is one person in practice that no matter how many times you got your hand in their face, once they in that rhythm, there's nothing you can do about it.
Kawhi.
I just
Damn,
Yeah.
really?
he get to that sweet spot, ain't
Yeah.
it?
Nothing you can do about it.
He's so technical and like everything's mechanics. Everything's mechanics.
So crazy hearing
Literally,
about Kawhi.
I've literally guarded Kawhi the best I could. Literally, hand to hand contest. That my bottom. And I literally wasn't nothing I could do. Wasn't nothing I could do. But it's just like I said, that mechanics when it's over with.
Yeah.
Like you just go down the other end.
Damn.
Damn.
You just get on the other end.
He a cold face killer, man.
Who,
Yeah.
Kawhi?
Yeah.
When he on the court?
Yeah, when he on the court, he a killer.
I'm a killer when I'm on the court. Just can you get me on the motherfucker?
Right. I feel like he makes excuses when he wants to be on the court.
It's unfortunate, man. People deal with those type of things, but
Oh yeah, man. Injuries, man. That's the same way I I'm a big Lakers fan. You know that, man. It's the same way I look at Anthony Davis, man. That
I knew you was gonna come up and say
that bitch stay on the floor, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't want to fall on that hardwood, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why you keep doing it?
Right. He think he a guard still.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I think
You know,
like
it's
Now
crazy.
he taking up boxing. Y'all, you stay your ass out that damn boxing ring.
oh my
Anthony
goodness.
Davis trash. I need you boxing out, nigga. Not boxing.
How would you say being a Clipper has kind of shaped you as a player, and especially as you like juxtapose that to your experience with like the process in Philly?
The process was a unique time for me.
Still trusting that.
Yeah,
it was a unique time. I mean, that's how I became. That's how I became the All NBA defender.
I remember that. Yeah,
I've grown to be through the amount of work, like those years of like just playing free with no expectations for real. Like,
yes.
It allows you to develop. And I'm one of the few guys that stuck throughout that process, you know, for 4 years. Man, when I tell you, at one point in the year, I had like 15 new teammates.
Wow.
Like it was to the point where literally I wasn't even getting people's numbers because I wouldn't even know if they would be at the next game or not.
Wow.
That's fair.
Like, they will put us in a group chat, but it's like, you never know if somebody will be here next game. Bro, literally, I had one dude literally came next to me. Locker, brand new dude. They cut this man after the game.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't never seen that before.
What?
He was gone next day.
Oh, wow.
We thinking, like, we waiting on him on the road trip.
Yeah.
They was like, nah, we sent him on. I'm like, damn. Bro, in one year.
That's why you say it take that real work.
10-day contract be like what though? How much them 10-day contract?
It depends. Yeah, a couple $100,000.
More than I got, more than I'm making. Shit, I'm
70.
I'm up.
It depends.
Lakers, don't give your boy 10 days. I'm good with that. Don't give your boy 10 days. I'm gonna say I can flip this shit, baby. Real talk. I'm gonna show you how to flip this money.
Yeah, it's that process. Yeah, it was fun. It was real fun.
Coming from the HBCU and when you come from Chi-Town, what was like when you first got that big check, bro? Like what was going through your mind when you checked your account? Like,
bro, you wanna know it's crazy? I ain't get my first big check till 2000 when I signed my extension. Like my first 4 years, really first 5 years, I was on non-guaranteed contract.
Wow.
Damn.
So
you got to fight through that.
I had to fight. I had to make the January 10th every year. So
man, though,
it was couple $100,000. Like I say, probably the most during that time was probably like 60, 70,000. But then like my big check came once I signed that renegotiation extension. When I signed that deal, when I seen that first check, I still got it. I still had it framed.
What does that remind you of? Like what does that signify for you?
The hard work, dedication that I took to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because when I first walked in this league, people told me that I didn't have a position. They didn't know how I couldn't guard. I couldn't do nothing. They said that I was a tweener, as they say. Now you look at the NBA, what is
positionless basketball? Yeah, that's crazy.
Now you look at it. So all them people that told me from the gate that, oh yeah, he ain't got no position. He ain't gonna last in the league. Like he can't shoot. He can't do this. He can't defend. I'm going into year 11 now.
And he proved y'all wrong. Year 11.
Yeah.
Year 11. Still going.
What would you say to a kid that's growing up that is not in the, dealing with all the politics and, not on the best AAU team or not, the greatest, getting all the 5 stars, 4 stars? What would you tell a kid, what advice would you give to that kid?
Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. A lot of kids don't sit up there and because they are so talented. Bro, literally, it's so many people that from back home in my class that was ranked way before me. I didn't even scratch top 35 my senior year, and I was one of the best players in the state.
Damn, that's how good Chicago is, though.
One of the best players.
It ain't where you start, it's where you finish.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. All them guys, majority of them, not even playing no more.
I think piggybacking off of that, like I always have this debate with Iman Shumpert, and I'm like, Chicago basketball, LA basketball. I'm thinking about all the hoopers that have come out of both and who are in the league now.
Yeah, LA got more hoopers than us.
For sure.
I get it, but it's like
the style
is different.
You're gonna get that dog out of Chicago.
Out of Chicago. Like the Chicago Pro-Am.
Yeah.
Like back when it was rocking.
Yeah.
Listen, if you got scored on, you gonna hear it. You gonna hear it. And if y'all get into it, best believe the person you got into it, you gonna have to deal with their homies in the crowd.
Damn.
That's what made
Like,
the difference is truly.
Like,
Yeah.
ain't no, and people they'll charge the court. Like,
Yeah.
on some,
Wow.
like,
They do what?
they'll charge
Charge the court.
I call police on them boys.
The police in there. They ain't gonna do nothing. The police in
I
there.
gotta get a new style.
No, but I'm saying not like charge the
I
court
know,
like
I'm
and no
fucking
shit, but like, but they like it's that grit, that grind. Like, motherfucker, we gonna make it let you be known. Like, it's gonna let you be known that, bro. Yeah, you gonna. When I played in the pro-am a few times, I played against the best number one team. The first time I ever. Everybody hit me with, you a suburban ass motherfucker. You from the burbs, man. You ain't even from Shy. Not knowing that I grew up, born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
My family moved me to the city when I was 10. I mean, from the city when I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up in the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just my family sat up here and got in a better place to where they wanted me to have. And then also I had my brothers with me too. So my mom didn't want to see them grow up like how I grew up.
Yeah.
I had negative influences. But once they got us out of that, I was able to grow and like change all of that. Cause at the end of the day, your environment dictates a lot. So literally playing the pro-am, everybody hit me with that. Shut them up. 45-15. Everybody didn't know.
Damn.
Nobody knew.
Crazy.
Damn.
Nobody really like, they
Can't
knew
say
me,
nothing
but they was
then.
like, yeah, he
Right.
from the birds. Like, but not knowing, like, bro, I get down just like everybody else. I just not the rah-rah like everybody else.
Yeah.
But I still put buckets on your head. Like, everybody don't realize that before I became just a defender, I was a walking bucket.
Yeah.
In the same way you say that, same way about Pat Bell.
Yeah.
Same.
Pat Bev was averaging 30 something in high
Pat
school.
Bev was a walking bucket.
Yeah.
That's crazy to hear
A
that.
walking bucket. And like I said, that dog, he gonna make it known.
Yeah.
Like that Pat that's now, that was same Pat then.
That's
Just
crazy.
he probably was a little bit more off back then because
Still
I don't know. He's
still off. So he's still
that
off. But I'm
celebration
saying,
after winning that playing turn
Oh
was
my goodness.
being like I said,
Yeah,
being
think
in that
about where he come
environment, bro,
from though. He,
that was
playing
big.
himself back against the wall.
Yeah.
Like his story in itself is crazy.
Mhm.
To go be out the wall to bet on yourself and come now making a name for yourself. Like
Yeah.
you need a Pat Beverly on your team.
Yes. Yes.
iron
absolutely.
sharp as iron. So you, like you say, you in practice every day. You battling now against the best. Kawhi, George. You know what I'm saying? You even had Gordon off the bench over there.
Listen, it's some young cats over there too
Yeah.
that people that they ain't even talking about.
Yeah.
That
I guess
literally-
Russ every day, even though he's older, like
Listen,
you say.
that mom still
I
hit
know.
you with that burst of
I
speed.
really know. So that's what I'm saying.
He hit me with a burst of speed one day, and I literally felt the wind go past me, and I was
Damn.
like, "Damn!"
That's crazy.
Who faster, him or John Wall?
Now
Oh well.
Westbrook?
but
Yeah.
that's because John been with injuries and
Yeah.
stuff. But John still fast more too.
All right.
Like,
All right.
But imagine going against John Wall in Washington. Yeah, 4 times a year.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people forget how good
he
Wall
really
Yes.
was.
man. Like, don't
Bro,
forget that John
for
Wall
real.
was that guy.
People literally try to write this man off. He still can play to this day.
I know. I watched
Still
him
playing
with y'all. With the
still
Clippers
playing
play.
to this day. But it's like just opportunity, bro.
Yeah, that's big, man.
Opportunity is endless for everybody, and in the right situation, it works out.
I had something too. You know what I'm saying? I was thugging. I was bringing rock wallets to the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was on my shit. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't let me in that motherfucker no more, man.
I got you.
I also know that you've dealt with some crazy fans from the Philly times and then also the Clippers. Have you ever had like, some of these moments that like Russell Westbrook has experienced or like, where fans are just with the fan? That's just crazy.
Absolutely. Philly is one of the craziest fan bases.
Oh, I heard.
Yes.
I've literally had a season ticket holder say to me during a game, it was one of the time where I wasn't really making a lot of shots or whatnot. Like, as everyone call it, a slump, shooting wise. But if you watch the rest of the game, I'm locking up the best player on the other side of like doing all the hustle play stuff that don't come up on score sheet. But I'm just not making shots. So that's what they focusing on. This fan told me in the second row, I heard him, and even the ref heard him. Sat up here and say, "Get off the fucking court, you fucking piece of shit. Your mama should have swallowed you."
That's why you got big bro in the back just give him that eye. Like, yeah.
Like,
and you gotta stay calm.
Composure.
No, I reacted.
Yeah,
okay, you
yeah.
said, wait, what you say?
Yeah.
Like the ref had to catch me and like, yo. And
That's crazy.
I literally had an encounter. It was a slow down moment. I said, yo, you say one more another motherfucking thing, I'm gonna fuck your ass up.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you fucking shit, you trash. I said, listen, it's a certain line.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Real,
right.
for
right.
real.
There's a certain line you cross.
Yeah.
This basketball trash talk, cool. You can say all that. Don't say shit about my family.
Yeah. Period.
Don't take it there. My family ain't got into it in the stands.
That's disrespect. I don't understand people who do
like,
that. Bring
it's
their family.
audacity,
I don't
like-
understand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My own mother almost had an altercation in the stands. From a fan.
I heard Philly crazy.
No, that's
fan literally like,
and they crazy about it. They're fans.
Yeah,
They're fans.
Exactly.
That's the crazy part.
Exactly.
That's why I talk my shit on camera.
Like, there should be a code of conduct.
In person.
my mom doesn't wear nothing with my name on it ever, because she don't want people to sit up here and know who she is. But guys, best believe they know who she was at. And my mom is 6'1".
She ain't no little woman.
Yeah, no.
She stood up and said, "You let that one come out name come out your mouth again? You gonna be picking your motherfucking teeth up off the goddamn face."
Already.
From Chicago.
She from Chicago. She
Yeah. She got that Chicago blood in there.
But like I said, they disrespectful in Philly.
I
If you
heard,
see
bro.
the video of Russ.
Yeah.
What a fan was right in his face.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
That's crazy.
Another season ticket holder.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
And some of y'all kids be there too. That's some stuff I don't like. I don't like seeing when y'all families there and they just.
We in Memphis playing against the Grizzlies when Russ was with us. It's a line of family that got Russell Westbrook t-shirts sitting right there by the bench.
Oh my God.
The bench right here, they're the first 4 seats.
Oh, he did it on purpose.
Mind you, Russ just sat up here and had that OD game before when we first played.
Yeah.
Next game they come sit, they front and center.
Did he say anything?
Russ laughed. He said, I ain't gonna get entertained, y'all.
Yeah.
I said, y'all get y'all hee ha ha, cool. Y'all gonna get y'all little 5 minutes of fame for this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
That made me
That's
respect
tough,
that man
man.
even more.
Yes.
That's why I stopped calling him Westbrook.
Yeah, I stopped calling them too.
I went back to Westbrook, and people like, man, why you don't call him Westbrook no more? Because I feel like I went a little bit overboard.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's never personal with me.
Yeah.
And I start seeing my fans taking it personal. Nah, this ain't what this is about. My trash is to say you would trash this game.
Right.
Come back next game and shut it up.
Right.
Like,
So lighthearted comedy.
That's why I backed off
yeah.
from Westbrook. They're like, nah, it's Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turned the ball over, but he's still a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He's still a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
1,000%. Like you said, you gotta understand they kids see this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's their craft at the end of the
Most
day.
definitely,
Like, you know,
most
it's most respected. Like,
Made 40, 45 million last year.
they wouldn't have nothing to talk about if you guys weren't on
Ball
the
out.
court. So, yeah.
I want to go back to the HBCU talk. Let me ask you, there was a certain wave where everybody was kind of like talking about it, like Mikey Williams and all these players was like, I want to go to HBC. I want to be the one to change that. But it stopped. And that wave is no longer a thing anymore. Why do you think that?
Because they realize the amount of things that they're up against when they go to HBCU. Like the resources,
Right.
the equipment, the gyms, the nutrition,
So, damn.
all that stuff. Senior year, we didn't have a training staff for a month and a half.
That's crazy.
Our strength coach was the football strength coach. We didn't have a basketball strength coach.
That's trash, man.
That's weak.
They got
Yeah.
juggle, bro.
We didn't have no gym. We just had the gym that we literally practice in.
The practice. Oh, my God.
I mean, the gym that we played in. We didn't have a practice gym.
It's hard to sell that.
Yeah.
It's hard
You're
to
like,
sell
hold on,
that.
go.
Our practices, no bullshit. It would be 7 different things going on at once while we're practicing. You would have track going on. You would have classes going on in the stands. You would have volleyball on practice on this side. You would have the dance team on that side. All the weight room, the weights dropping in the weight room.
Yeah.
You hear the ticket office. You hear all the traffic coming in through there.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, it's so much that goes on. There was so many distractions that literally, imagine being in practice and you got the Tiger gyms. literally sitting up here dancing,
yeah,
right on the other end. Like you
just
sitting up here, well, we practicing,
all right,
and you sit up here and one,
especially being
get
a college athlete too. Yeah,
Listen, and we in the South.
Yeah.
They
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you get to looking at, hey, what you doing, coach? You, hey, matter of fact, go ahead. Our coach, to punish us, our coach used to give us a medicine ball and sit it by the stairs, and you would literally have to run up the stairs, run down the track, come down the stairs, and come back with the medicine ball above your head, 20 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, I bet you wouldn't look at that.
Yeah,
no
you
more.
better doing that.
While practice we going on, but then you got the volleyball going on this side.
Oh, that's even more to look at.
Still
So you had so much. So you had
I'm
so much.
gonna stay running.
Right.
And it's been times where we couldn't even get in the gym because literally they would do events at the gym and they would
Double
cover the floor.
books, like what?
What are things that our community could do to change that?
We gotta pour more into our community. That's the moral of the story. As alumni, like I do as much as I can for my alma mater. Like I'm trying to sit up here and get them a gym. Like I announced this 3 years ago. It still ain't happened. Because of decisions that people have made in different spots rather than when this wave was going.
Yeah, that was the time.
That was a time to capitalize.
Yeah, right.
But people didn't capitalize.
Right.
I'm the lone advocate for it now in the NBA. I still preach it.
Yeah.
I still give back. I don't give back just by like money and all that. I give back by my time.
Yeah.
My youngest brother goes to my alma mater. So I'm there all the time. My other brother went to HBCU.
Yeah.
So we all have that same background. We know what it is.
Yeah.
We know how, like, what all we had to struggle with.
Right.
Not being able to go in the gym as a basketball player because the floor is covered is insane.
That's crazy, especially being on a full scholarship.
Yeah.
It used to be in the times where because the court was so booked, we would have to go to our neighboring school, Vanderbilt, in the morning and practice on their court.
Wow.
Or high school to practice.
Were the games lit?
Listen.
They was lit?
Listen.
Games were lit?
My junior, my senior year.
See, that's the thing. Like, I feel like if you good, and you go there and you see how lit and the atmosphere, the culture of the game,
right?
Like how you can go in there and kill, music being played at halftime. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different vibe.
You have so many different things going on. The biggest game that I ever played in was against Murray State when they was number 7 in the country. My junior year, we were in Murray. They're the last undefeated team in college basketball. We beat them in Murray. We had to get a police escort out of there because they was pissed.
Yeah.
Like the fan base was pissed because they just knew this was that
was their year. Yeah.
That was their year. And that was their only loss that entire year, except for in the tournament.
That's something to hang your hat on though too. Like
so we come back, we play them. This game went from we got put on NBA. I think we ESPN. They changed to put our game for ESPN, and we literally beat them on national TV. We got all national attention. It was so crazy. Yeah. They shut down school for a week to celebrate.
What?
We had to go to class for a week.
That's lit.
No, that's
lit.
Yeah, that's
lit.
awesome.
So when you go back, we play them again a couple weeks later. Bro, when I tell you this gym was sold out, it was standing room only. There was a doubleheader. There was a family night. It was kids night and Greek night all in one.
Goodness.
So imagine while the game going on, you got the Divine Nine sitting up here strolling throughout the game.
Throughout the game? They strolling throughout the game?
Throughout the game.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. I couldn't even think about it. Like, that's crazy.
Different.
That's crazy.
When I say like every bucket was, you thought it was the NBA Finals.
Right, because every time you made it was like
But literally, the amount of love that you get at HBCU, like from the community, from the people, alumni, love it to this day. Everybody always asks me, would you change anything about your journey? And I'm like, no. Because after my first 2 years, all them schools that was calling and telling me that I was a walk-on, them same schools was calling after my sophomore year, trying to get me to transfer, talking about, we can come in and give you a starting position. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah.
And going out senior year was a lot of up and down. So the highest I seen myself in my senior year was I was number 18 on the draft boards going to Chicago. I ain't never like pitching. What helped me I went to this Adidas Nation camp. After I got at this camp, people knew who I was. And I went from being unknown to top 10 power forward in the country. Just off this camp alone because of the things that I did.
That's important. The kids out there, that's how important them camps are.
Yes.
I only went to 2 camps my entire life. 5-star my senior year in high school.
Bought out.
Adidas Nation my senior year in college. It's the only 2 camps I ever been to.
Jeez.
Hard work. I tell kids it don't matter about the limelight. It don't matter, bro. I literally put my head down and grind it. I sacrificed a lot. I didn't party. I didn't sit up and drink, smoke, none of that. I sacrificed. I ain't go to no parties until I was a senior. And the first party I went to was prom. Other than that, I was in the backyard. We was in the backyard hooping in the backyard.
Dope.
I feel like that's a testament, and I hope that like that's inspiring to some of these younger kids who are on the fence on, you know, which way to go. And especially even just like the HBCU piece, because I feel like that's a different experience that can be very empowering and rewarding as much as it is like, you know, a sacrifice in certain ways. I feel like it can be rewarding in other ways. And, you know, you can start
it makes you appreciate the grind more.
Yes.
Like you don't take things for granted because everything that you literally place in front of you, get in front of you, it's from you. And I tell kids all the time, you're the writer of your story.
Yes.
You are in control of all that. You literally can't allow other people to dictate your journey. Because at the end of the day, you know what you're capable of, you know what you're not capable of. And when you know what you're not capable of, push yourself further. Right. So that can become a part of your journey. So you can be like, I overcame that.
True.
That's big.
I love that.
Love that.
Like, okay, next to that. Well, I think it's time for some trash or fire. That was all fire.
Yeah.
But it's time.
So Robert, this part of the show we call trash or fire. Well, I say a name, you either say it's trash or you say it's fire. Let's go, Roger. What you got?
All right, so we're starting off, and Hard Knocks has announced that the New York Jets are going to be the team on the show featured. Obviously, they got some new moving pieces around that team. It's going to be a lot of fanfare with our guy, Aaron Rodgers. So,
yeah, I was just going to say,
trash or fire.
I know you hate Aaron Rodgers.
I think that'd be fire. I definitely hate Aaron Rodgers.
I know you hate Aaron Rodgers.
I can't sit up here and...
That man has disrespected the Bears for a long time.
Yeah, just for somebody trash. Respecting him, but he trash.
Hall of Famer, but yeah, I feel like
What you think, Doug?
Fire.
I think it's fire too.
I think it's just good for New York, period.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm saying it's fire, but fuck A-Rod. But
I think it's fire because I mean, it's an up and coming team. You think that they one quarterback away from being a great team. So we gonna see they got a lot of young talent.
And they ain't. You know, female boys.
I think they in a hard division. So I don't think, I personally don't think they're gonna be
tough.
Yeah, it's tough. Miami, Bills. I mean, come on, dog. That's tough. So
they're gonna be good.
Okay, so next up we have Jason Tatum. He mentions himself, Doncic, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell as the young faces of the league. What you think about that? Trash or fire?
I can see that fire. They put the work in, and like I said, Jay, my dog, Donovan, Luke is a hard guard, but I think that the way that the league is transitioning, I think that they walking into that.
Let me ask you, why is Luka hard to guard? I just watched him do some conditioning video, and he looks slow as hell.
Slow because he plays slow as hell.
But that don't feel like that's easier. He's strong. He's playing slower.
He's strong. He's strong. He's a strong guard. Right. Like, and being 6'7", like he's a counter. But like I said, that me, it's not hard for me.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
He's a rhythm guy.
Yeah, he's a rhythm guy for sure. Like if you watch everything, it's timing. It's timing. Like he ain't doing nothing fast. Like as you see, like Steph, Kyrie, like guys with that crazy handle, he not doing all that. It's all rhythm. He's trying to lull you to sleep. He's trying to get that one angle that he can just go past. And if he not, he gonna step back going left.
And bust.
Step back going left. That's going in too. That's
step back going left. So, like I said, I think that's fine. They think that is.
You played with Dame before, right?
Yeah.
How you feel about that situation over there? How you feel like how they doing him over there?
I respect Dame to the fullest, man. I watched that man put in countless hours. Like that's a loyal dude.
Yeah.
Like that's another one of my favorite teammates. Like I feel like that no matter what, they should do right by Dame. Like because he didn't put his all into that city since the minute he stepped foot there. The minute he stepped foot in there.
Man, get your ass out of
But does putting your all for organization, does that always mean
It don't.
because it didn't result to wins?
No. They didn't hold up on their end.
Gun themselves.
As
don't
he-
care.
as
They'll
he-
trade your ass. Get your ass out of there, Dan.
I said I want to see Dame be successful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely want Dame.
I want to see some more meaningful basketball for Dame.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, and he has a lot to give.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
still.
he ain't on no downfall as people sit up here and say.
See
Like,
where they got rid of CJ McCullough? They traded CJ McCullough and 5 pounds of tuna.
they traded us
Send his
too.
ass down there in New
They
Orleans.
say they traded us all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, me, Norman, CJ, Larry.
Yeah.
But it's,
crazy.
I mean, I feel like it's a good thing that y'all got up out of there. And
Right,
Yeah,
going nowhere fast. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely see, but they do have a good young core over there.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Have a good
I
young
love
core
that young core over there.
that can literally like
They
make
can
some
go.
things happen.
They got
Like,
some Ferraris over there that can go.
Yeah,
So
they do.
Well, LeBron James, Father Time, has not caught up with him yet. He's decided to come back for his 21st season, and he's changing his number back to 6.
I ain't gonna answer this question. I gotta be feud with Bron for that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with you first, Dub, my resident fellow Laker fan. Trash or fire?
It's fire if he doing it for that reason. They said why though?
Which is
Well,
expand upon it.
Somebody last year,
Bill Russell.
Now he changed him back to 23. That's fire if he's doing it for those reasons.
The homage, yeah. too.
We all know that's not for those reasons. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. That shit trash, and I'm tired of the people acting like he ain't doing what he know what he doing. He trying to be like Kobe. He trying to get both of those numbers
Hold on,
retired in that damn building.
Let me
And it
say
ain't
this.
gonna happen.
R.I.P. to Kobe. But LeBron ain't never trying to be no damn Kobe when he better.
He's not better.
LeBron James is a better player than Kobe Bryant. Let's just say this.
What's your thought?
Overall better player.
Yeah, overall.
Now I ain't saying skill wise. Skill wise, Kobe Bryant is probably number one ever.
Overall, because of what? Because
overall player, better all around player. LeBron James is a better all around player than Kobe Bryant. R.I.P. to Kobe.
Why? Because he didn't. Because my thing is the only thing different that Bron does different than Kobe is just passing. That's it.
What? Rebound?
Man, LeBron big as hell.
Assist? It's a lot of
passing.
Passing. That's it.
Russ ain't big. He a great rebound.
Man, don't get me started.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Man, what?
Don't get me started on that stat pad. Yeah.
How is that pad? Can you do it?
Clutch.
Can I do it? No, I can't do
it either.
But I'm sure if cats wanted to go out there and do it, they could.
If they could, they would.
I'm talking about the NBA players.
If they could, they would. Name one.
I believe
it's harder you think.
If they could, they would.
It's hard. It's hard for a team that's not winning though. I'm saying you're playing meaningless basketball because they was not winning. They were playing meaningless basketball when he averaged those triple doubles. They weren't winning games.
Russ?
Yes.
No, let's
circle back.
Bron ain't never averaged no triple double. I think Russ was winning. I think they won 50 games that year.
The year he,
I think they won 50 games that year.
Man,
no, we talking about the LeBron and Kobe.
But if we get back to LeBron, Kobe, the only thing you're gonna say LeBron is better than Kobe is passing. Because I can say there's things that Kobe is better than Bron in so many different ways.
Yeah, of course, but he's not a better all-around player
because of one aspect.
You know, it's just the aspect you looking at.
I look at winning. I look at mentality. Okay. I look at skill. I look at clutch.
I mean, Kobe have his first 8, 9, 10 years on the scene with him. I think Shaq.
Okay.
Bro, stop that. We're not talking.
I think so. We're an organization.
So let me ask you this. Who's had more Hall of Famers as teammates? I'll wait.
Nothing.
Why not?
I had 100 holes. None of them worth nothing.
My goodness.
That's funny. That's funny. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay. Well, I think the consensus
I'm not right. You not right. We both right.
I feel that. I feel that. It's an argument. It's an argument for sure.
All I care about is us actually getting to the playoffs.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the Raiders haven't reached a deal with Josh Jacobs. Thoughts on that? Trash or fire?
They doing running backs crazy.
His
I was just reading today about all the running backs speaking out.
Man.
All of them coming out.
There's no value there no more, bro. It's like they use them up.
Josh Jacobs is a value. I can say that.
Like they can get a running back every year in the draft. That's the way they feel.
But see, they put the thing is what they doing is they put in slots and they starting to utilize the way that the offensive stuff is changing.
Mm-hmm.
You putting wide receivers in the backfield now.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't sitting up here. You trying to create as many running opportunities and pass opportunities to sit up here and like make your offense be faster. Running it ain't translating like that no more.
What position?
But it should.
What position in the NBA do you think is the value now?
Center.
Yeah.
There is none no more.
Mm-hmm.
What center? What straight center is in the league? I play with one.
Joel Embiid.
Zubac.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, but how many more centers is there?
Dang.
Real centers like that.
Real centers.
like
That's
real
not
centers.
stretching the floor, knocking down threes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Zoo can shoot.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Zoo
Yeah.
can shoot. But
That's
he ain't
not-
translating like I'm finna go be like everybody else. No,
Right.
I'm gonna keep my mentality of
What I do.
I say
Yeah.
Loon, but you know,
Looney is another one.
yeah.
But Looney is
Come on, Looney. Well, you sleep on Kevon Looney.
Go back to our subject. Looney was a bucket.
Yeah.
He was a
Looney was a
scorer.
bucket.
Yeah. But
Get to
injury,
the role, you get
that
to
hip
the
injury
role,
killed him.
It's also when you get to a certain team, what your role becomes.
Yeah.
That's what the mentality is.
Yeah.
What your role sit up here and becomes.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, I was a scorer in college, high school. When I got to the league, they didn't need me to score.
Mhm.
The most I scored in my career, like average, was the first year I got in the league.
How hard is that from an ego standpoint and from just a confidence standpoint?
I was always a selfless player.
Okay.
That didn't matter to me. Like,
Okay.
if I had 6 points, we won.
That's all that matters.
All that mattered.
Mhm.
But everybody around be like, man, you need to do this more. You need to do that more. That don't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we win,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need the headlines.
Yeah.
I don't need to sit up here and be like, oh, I scored 47 points.
Yeah.
That 47 can translate to an L.
Yeah.
When you go back home and you go around your friends and family, like, dang, cuz you only averaging 6 points a game, you ever be like, shit, if I average this amount of points, I'd be averaging 40 or 30 or 35.
If I had the shots and opportunities, yeah, I could.
Yeah.
But that's not my job. That's not my role. My role is when I get it, make sure I knock that mark down.
No.
But my job is on the other end. I got to go make it hard as fuck to sit up here. The person in front of me sit up here and make it hard for them to score. Dive on the floor, steals, be in the passing lane. I'm one of the best off-ball defenders in the league.
Oh, most definitely. I do not disagree with that. No.
So it's like reading and reacting.
KD ever give you problems?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, trash talker too.
Major one? Like,
He like on the court, he talking cash shit.
Of course.
Nigga, brush your motherfucking hair, nigga.
Of course.
who do you consider the biggest trash talker in the league right now?
Draymond.
Really?
Draymond, yeah. He like
Yeah,
that.
I love
he like
Draymond.
that.
Draymond.
Draymond.
I love
So you
Draymond.
like that, go Dray.
Draymond, because he wants that. That's what's gonna make him actually play.
Mm-hmm. How does he get away with talking to the refs the way he do? Does he talk to him prior to the game?
Everybody know that that's him.
Ain't nobody putting nothing on his ass.
What you gonna say to him?
What you gonna
never
say?
gonna change, right?
Never gonna change.
Yeah.
He one of the ones that get away with the most.
Yeah.
That shit
One of the
Clearly.
ones that get away.
Murder on the court,
Like,
brother.
and off the court and practice too.
Murder.
Get away with
Definitely off the court. Draymond giving that ass whooping on and off.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
ain't getting you traded. And getting the bag at the same time.
Now let me ask you this though: is fighting normal?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know too many fights that has happened in the league, but you do have them moments where Mark sit up and like get into it with each other.
I got into a fight when I was playing high school. Man, boy, when I tell you I got the dog shit beat out of me. I don't do that shit no goddamn more. Shit.
So we've been doing this new thing, start, cut, bench for some of your former and current teammates. The three we have for you are Andrew Wiggins, James Harden, and PG, Paul George.
Gotta start PG because PG gonna play both sides.
Huh?
PG gonna play both sides.
PG cold, bro.
Yeah.
PG gonna play both sides.
PG is
He
cold.
gonna give you 30 and he gonna sit
There's a
up and he
reason
gonna
why
go
these
down.
kids calling him
When he
cold.
on the court,
But he
Yeah,
cold.
when he's healthy.
Yeah.
Still,
he can't give me the bucket if he hurt.
So you starting PG over James?
I'm starting PG.
Okay.
Over serve sipping hard. I'm with that.
Okay.
I know a serve sipper, boy. Yeah.
I'm gonna bench James, and then I had to cut Wiggs. Even though Wiggs is my dog, and that's a talent I ain't never seen.
Yeah, damn.
Like
he said, never,
bro.
He never. Real. No, he's
not even stealth. Not even stealth.
I watched this man go from not being like not caring. Not even sense of not caring, just it's like it is what it is mentality to like I gotta prove myself again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
really hard
it's like it's the career base.
He a dog.
You got it's a career base. You gotta pay PG. You gotta take James just because of what they've done.
PG nice. Let me stop cap.
PG cold.
Listen, and reason why I say this is because he gonna go give you 30.
Yeah,
and he gonna go down on the other end. He gonna give you problems on the other end too. That's why I gotta have him start.
Yeah, he used to be a problem.
Especially like
I know she teach me. He used to lock you down. PG ain't locking shit up. PG ain't locking nothing up but his hamstring.
Now let me ask you this though, James Harden, his style of play. Do you think he'll ever win a championship with that style of play? Honestly,
I don't think so.
Me neither.
I think the way that the game has translated, like. You gotta get everybody gotta be involved.
Mm-hmm. Harden had his best years with Chloe.
And on that note, we're going to transition to the last segment.
So Rob, this part of the show, where we do a haul of trash. All the trash, you know what I'm saying?
Special kind of trash.
Special kind of trash. Once we put them in here, ain't no ever coming out of there.
All right.
So this week, Hall of Trash, we are inducting Malika Andrews. We got her inducted in this shit. She doing some foul shit. She's still our sister now. We still rocking with you. But your ass going to him. And ain't no coming out of him unless you give me your no. But your ass
yeah.
Lola?
You know why?
You know why?
Why?
Go ahead, tell. Break it down.
All right, man. So there's this video that came out and went viral about Malika and how she's the puppet of ESPN and how she says she brings up old things about black players and black coaches that are completely irrelevant or don't have any cases to it or have no ties to it, nothing.
Be remiss not to also mention that Missoula was arrested twice at West Virginia, once in 2008 for underage drinking and aggravated assault. Adrian Payne was shot and killed in Orlando, Florida, early Monday morning.
And it was like a 3-minute video, bro. She said some crazy stuff. And I'm like, you don't even notice it because like you just watching ESPN like normal. But when they put it all together, she brought up the Brandon Miller case that happened like,
my little brother, I know the whole.
Specifically, she's calling out like the criminal activity of former like players.
The Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah,
how something that happened in 2008 that never even went to the court. But you bringing it up? Why? I have no idea why you bringing it up. So they call it a puppet of ESPN.
Niggas be having criminal records
for sure. But in those moments, like when Brandon Miller got drafted, bro, nobody want to hear that.
Nah, true.
Nobody wants to hear that, bro. And on top of that, you brought up a case that he didn't even get in trouble for. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I know it personally. That's my little brother.
Yeah.
So I mean, we talked about that situation a few times, and it's just like he had no clue of what was going on.
That shit foul, like, bro.
You think they paying her to do that, or is she just doing that just to show them that she's?
Well, obviously she's reading off a prompt, so obviously I blame Disney for. At the end of the day, I blame Disney. But at the same time, bro.
Yeah. Like she's doing her job.
I feel like that.
But
at the same time, it's certain things you can bounce.
You accept it or don't.
Right.
On that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I look at
you can push back and say like, hey, we can omit that. That's not even relevant or necessary to the story at hand.
I feel like you can push that back. I do.
It's like it's still like it's. I feel like with the whole situation is like it's still like new with. Her being the first black to be on this, like, she ain't established herself just enough just yet to where she can step on them toes.
Yeah, we're gonna rock with her like we did Kerry Champion.
That's tough, bro.
She ain't been in long enough to where you can step on her. But I look at it like this.
Taylor Rooks, same way. She's not in the big limelight, but I don't see her doing that.
Well, I've worked for ESPN, I've worked for Fox Sports, I've worked for Uninterrupted, I've worked for these different companies. And like, I feel like when you're just ascending and you're just like starting off in your career, especially as a young Black woman, there's already so many targets on your back as to like, they're looking for something to either rock with you or to get you out quickly. And so for her, like, she's a journalist at heart. You know, she worked as a writer before she was, you know, on camera. And I think that like, she's just figuring out like where her lines are and her boundaries are. I've had conversations with her. I believe that she knows kind of where those lines are. I just think that she's learning how to like, you know, stand up for herself. Cause in those production meetings, you're normally the only one that looks like you. You're, you know, it's kind of difficult to navigate those conversations.
I've had conversations with Malika, and it's a lot of uncomfortable talk, right? Like stuff that it made me very uncomfortable. It's a lot of, she said that like a lot of things have made her uncomfortable, like about talking about, but it's like she said to her, she's still figuring it out. Like in that aspect. So it's like, I can do so much and I have this voice and so much, but I can't press it too far because then it's going to affect my career as well. Type, like, that's the kind of sense of what I get from it. And it's just like, once she establishes that I'm here, then that's when I feel like that won't happen no more.
And I feel like also we got to give some people grace sometimes. Like, you know, just as much as we give our white counterparts grace with some of the stuff that they slip up and say and whatever. I don't give them grace. I'm just saying that the masses tend to give them more grace than they do to, you know,
at 1,000%. For sure. Like you said, you're learning.
Yeah. We're still young. Like, she's not even 30 yet. Like, let's get there first. Like, you know,
I hear you.
Carrie Champion was like 40 when she got to ESPN.
That video was nasty.
No, yeah, I agree. I
was like,
it was
wow.
cringe, but
But like I said, I know her as a person.
Yeah,
like,
she's a great person.
She's a great, she's not that type. She's not that type.
But nonetheless,
unfortunately,
like you said, you
see on this show,
she might be able to get some redemption.
So, Rob, we just want to thank you for stopping by Trash Talk, man. We appreciate the talk. We appreciate the ups and downs of your conversation. You went in the depth. Congratulations on another year of being in the league. Steve Ballmer, give my guy a 2-year, $35-50 million deal. ASAP. He deserves it. He's a hard worker. He's loyal. Give it to him. If you enjoyed this episode, man, all you got to do is subscribe to Breakbeat, man. Tune in to Trash Talk. We doing what we do, but we need help. Goddammit. Y'all subscribe. Stop bullshit. Robert Covington in the building, man. Thank you for stopping by, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you for having me, man.
Tune in next week to Trash Talk.